Hey family. I was pinning my hair up, hence my hairstyle, giving y'all grandma. And I was like, oh, I forgot to record my video today. And so I decided that I'm just going to do like I always do and keep it funky with y'all and post my video of the day or whatever we got going on here, this thing we got going on. I'm going to post it right now. And y'all gonna see me in my get ready for bed form. But I wanted to just share a thought, one that I've shared before, but I just want to remind someone today that we should not avoid a no, right? And if I'm gonna take it a step further, we should not avoid rejection. I was talking to one of my students today because it's time to apply for college. And my seniors are stressed out and they're avoiding the process of applying, and they are trying to have the most perfect application for every school that they apply to. And I was telling him, the senior that I was talking to, I'm like, listen, apply and trust that what you bring to the campus is enough. Apply and trust that the people on the admission team, that God will allow their heart to be softened towards your application, or that, you will be found favorable within the pile of candidates. And I mean, I'm talking about my students, are stressing over 2-3 point differences on their ACT test. And they are like well-rounded students. And I'm like, listen, your application is so well-rounded and just so amazing that you have to trust that you're more than just your test scores. You're more than just what your resume says. Make sure your personal statement gives them an idea of who you are, yada, yada, yada. But I told my student, because I would like to be balanced in my advice. I would hope that people would do the same for me. I wish people did the same for me in the past. And I'm like, listen, do not delay applying yourself or applying in general because you want to avoid rejection or you want to avoid a no. If it happens, you have to trust that behind that no, so now we get into the meat of things, behind God's no are a pile of yes. And this definitely requires a level of maturity to really understand, but I'm going to make it really simple and then we're going to get out of here. I think about the job opportunities that I didn't get sometimes, or the relationships that did not advance or progress. I think about the organizations I might have wanted to join and be a part of and even lead. And there was a no, like a solid no. God is not wavering. No matter which doors I try to manipulate, no matter what I try to do in my strength, it's a no. And so if we get hung up on that one no, what we missed is Him honoring the things we asked for around the request, right? So when I don't get job opportunities sometime, or if something doesn't go my way, I'm like, okay, God, on the cover of this no, it feels like rejection. But help me to unpack that behind this no, it could be a chaotic workspace. It could be a stressful lifestyle that I would have to take on. It could be co-workers or people who will challenge me in ways that I don't need in this season. It could be a space of discouragement. So understand that a no, right? An initial no might look like God saying, you want peace in this season, so I can't place you here. You want to be married, so I can't put you with this person. You want to save money and become financially fit and wealthy, so I can't allow you to join this because these people or this endeavor will cause you to be haphazard with your finances. You will lose sight of the stewardship that I've asked of you. Behind the initial no is God being ever so faithful and so discerning and so all-knowing and so loving and so all these things that He's like, all you see is this no, but behind this no that you are begging me to make a yes are a series of things that will be counterproductive to where you have come from and where I'm taking you. And so I was telling my student, I'm like, listen, if it's a no, trust that that no was made with your well-being in mind. Trust that it just wasn't for you. Trust that the door that didn't open, that you should not have to manipulate to open, it just wasn't for you. Because sometimes when we manipulate ourselves into spaces, we realize it's not all as popping as we thought it would be, right? Like, if we're going to be honest here, I know we all have tried to be friends with people because the surface or the outside looks so appealing. And then you get in and you're like, ugh, y'all gossipy. Ugh, y'all have nothing to talk about. Ugh, y'all are like so basic. Like, I'm just keeping it 1,000, right? Or you get into a job and you're like, the hype isn't even worth it. Like, no, what you're asking of me is out of this world. That's ridiculous. And so trust that the God you serve knows you intimately. And that when he says no to a thing, it's because he's like, I'm not going to do my baby like that. I'm not going to even put you in this situation because you are so far beyond this. It's not for you. It is not for you. And it's a sweet thing. It's a sweet thing to know that you serve a God who will expedite your process to where you're going. And he won't allow you to waste your time in places that won't benefit you, in places that don't parallel or match up with what you've asked of him. You have to trust that. You have to say, okay, God, I really do want your will, because if it was up to me, my life would be all over the place. Because if we're going to be honest, I don't make good decisions. I can be impulsive. And on top of everything, I will be making decisions based off my limited logic. But God, if you truly are all knowing, and if I truly believe that you are, then you know more about access to this than I do. And so if you say no, I'm going to trust that it's because you can see the end of this and it doesn't look good for your baby, and that you love me enough to say no so that I can be redirected to where I'm supposed to be. So now I'm about to go put my PJs on. I'm about to wash this lipstick off, y'all, and eat some dinner and wind down. If you have not already, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also this week, I think I'm going back to blogging. So one of the young ladies that I'm friends with, she gave me this great idea to do a countdown to my next blog release. So I'll probably start that tomorrow. I pray that you are having a lovely day. And if Monday was rough, I pray that tomorrow is phenomenal, because you deserve it. I'll see y'all later.